Whammy Grammy.
Excuse me?
Whammy Grammy.
Oh. I never knew how to pronounce it before.
Yeah, it's just like it's spelled, essentially.
I thought it was like it's a soft H though, hey?
Yeah, you can say it that way.
Oh, I thought it was like whammy Grammy.
Yeah, Whammy Grammy. How are you, Tyler?
I'm fantastic, Alex. How are you, buddy?
Good. I have some news.
Do tell.
A surprise. Today, I'd like to welcome a guest on the show.
What?
Yeah. Just
Dang.
give me 10 seconds. I'll go grab them.
Okay. Damn, a guest. We've never had a guest before. I'm excited. Oh, man. Dr.
Hello.
Pickles or whatever.
This is Babs.
Oh, it's a different one than the other one.
It's a different one. This is my friend Tyler Gocher's cat that I'm watching for the next week.
Oh, I am familiar with Babs from the internet.
Yeah, I don't think she wants to hang out right now, but
Did she have AirPods?
no. But she'll join us again later, I'm sure, or maybe next week. She'll still be here, so.
She would probably prefer having AirPods, am I right?
Oh, Tyler, you always crack me up.
Whammy Grammy, Alex. And Alex's mom, because that was for you if you're listening.
She's not, but
That's weird. Oh, she's a watcher.
yeah, okay.
Oh, that's so fun. You love critties.
I know, this just happened. Like, Tyler and his girlfriend, they're going to Brandon and dropped Babs off, and they're literally, like, just walked out the door, like, 5 minutes ago.
Just happened to go around by, like, oh, hey, you want this cat? And you're like, yes, please.
Yep. Yeah,
Damn, that's so fun.
Yeah, it's nice that you mentioned Broccoli, too, because I'm hoping Broccoli comes by sometime and they can, you know, look at each other through the window or something. It'd be fun.
Start some shit. Wow, it's a great reason for you not to go out at all this weekend. It's perfect.
Yeah, I gotta play with the cat. I gotta pet the cat this weekend. Can't go.
You got a cat situation. You can't pet its fucking self.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure it doesn't eat all your cameras or whatever.
Exactly. Gotta make sure that it gets petted somehow.
Gator going to the hometown with the old lady. Nice.
Yep.
Brandon, Manitoba. That's a stone's throw from here.
You said it. You know, if you're looking to hang out with Coach, maybe you could just go there.
No, I'm going the opposite direction 2 hours. Going to K-Town this weekend.
Are you?
Yeah, man.
Skate
Golfing
trip
with the old
or-
man. No, golfing with the old man.
Nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it should be. Not for me, but if I was better at golfing, it would be.
Maybe have a couple, you know, cold ones.
Yeah, a couple of these guys.
Oh,
Not these exact ones. These ones will be empty. Why would I bring them? But
Yeah. You can still bring them, though, just along for the ride.
full versions of them. Cold
Yeah.
ones, yeah. I could try it for the first time ever. Sorry, I'm a little sweaty today and last week, Alex. I've been skating like right until the buzzer every week now.
It doesn't bother me whatsoever if you're sweaty.
You can't smell it?
Can't smell it, barely can see it, you know?
Oh, good. I don't know. I mean, if we had viewers, I feel like it might put them off.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think they care if you're sweating either, honestly.
How do you cab flip, Alex?
It's like a backside flip, basically.
Okay, so I was trying, like, I don't mean to brag, but I landed like my first 4 360 flips today, and I was feeling all good, and I just tried to cab flip, and the first one was like, maybe I could do it, because I've never done one, and then didn't get close, and then Evan did a bunch, and even Jared was coming close, and it just makes no sense.
I find them to be like a backside flip. Similar, like, just like the same pivot as the backside flip, but you just gotta wind up into it.
That's interesting, because like, everyone else explains it like a cab, which I'm very, very bad at cabs, which is a bad start.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do it. But then, right after, Brock told me how to backside flip, and I felt better at backside flips than I have in my whole life. And I even, rolled the tape. I even did one. I don't know which it is. But anyway, I tried to do some cab flips for you to be like, hey, I've never done this trick. Here's a new trick for you.
It looks a lot like a kickflip to me.
That was a kick flip, but this next one will for sure look like a backside flip.
It looked like a front three, but
yeah, whatever. The other one's a backside flip though.
Here we go.
Well, and I only filmed these because
Nope.
like I wanted to film a cab flip for you.
Looks like a heel flip.
Yeah, that's barely looks like a heel flip.
Oh,
But
that's a nice backside flip.
thanks, felt pretty swag, daddy.
You could for sure learn cab flips.
I can barely cab flack around, like even with like a full half cab than a pivot.
I can't cab. I can barely
Really?
cab flip, but I'm like more comfortable. Well, not more comfortable trying cab flip, but like I can't do a cab with an actual ollie, even with 20 tries.
But even without the ollie, like everyone else, I'm like, I understand if they know how to have their shoulders over it, you just kick it straight down. But I get so off axis and like, I don't know, I can't spin that way. Like cab, even like half cabs, I can barely half cab backside.
I think what I would suggest for you for the cab flip would be to try it on a hip because you're pretty good at hips. I've kicked a couple,
but yeah, I definitely now I think I have a better idea. I understand how the end would be like a backside flip. Like I've started putting my foot way higher on the backside flip and kickflips in general, and it's made a huge difference. Literally 23 years later, my kickflips feel better than ever this year because I moved my foot up 3 inches.
Yeah, I've always kind of had a wide stance to kickflip myself.
What the fuck? Why is everyone being a hog in that? I was like, oh, you put it closer to the middle to get more pop. Where it's like, well, yeah, but then sometimes the rockets and whatever. And then I see Kieran, it's like on the nose and he's popping it. I'm like, hey, maybe there's something to that because he's okay at kickflips.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always thought like with the wider feet, you get to the flick faster because you don't have to go all the way through the board to do the kickflip. You know what I mean?
I guess, but I was always thinking like, well, you get more drag. But then I'll watch like Kane ollie or switch ollie and literally on the front bolts, and it's like way higher. So I'm like, okay, that obviously doesn't matter. For me, it's because I air foot a lot and I don't kick out a lot, so I need my whole foot so I put my whole foot like in ollie position all the way across just for it to barely catch and toe.
Yeah, well, just keep practicing. You'll get those kickies down one of these years.
You saw the line. I did one.
Yeah, you did, and I've seen you do it down pretty big stacks, honestly.
I think I'm gonna do it down Woodsworth again this year.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah, I did it on like my 30th birthday. Well, I did it when I was like 18 or whatever, and then I did it on my 30th birthday, and I think I'll do it again this year sometime.
How much practice do you think you need?
Oh, I wouldn't take any.
Oh, so maybe just give it a whirl this week for a challenge for yourself? Maybe kicky woodsy?
How's my heel?
How about we both try to kickflip? We try to kickflip stairs for a challenge. Stair kickflip challenge.
Oh, okay, your best stair kickflip? Okay.
It doesn't need to be your best, but like it has to be...
Stair, I like it. Yeah, like, no, I'm with it.
Between like max maybe like 18 stair.
Yeah, but on the low end, a long 2 and a 6 flat 8.
I was thinking like 1 to 18, like a
long one,
medium length. Like we don't need. It doesn't need to be too long. Like we'll be generous to each other. Like
what's the difference between a long one and a short one?
Depends like how far the crack is on the curb, like where it hits to the street. Before. Yeah, last weekend.
Gutter, that's a long one.
I actually was kickflipping a one last weekend quite a bit.
One stack or one block?
It was a 1 block, but there was like a big crack where like it was like medium length one for sure. Definitely hit that crack a couple times, fell down. But you
conquered it though?
Sped it up a bit, went with like the full like 3/4 push instead of just like the half push into the 1.
Full 3/4 of a push.
You know how it goes for me.
I know
when
how
I'm
it goes.
skating stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one. Stack kicky.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I focused my board last weekend too, so I'm gonna have to set one up now. I wasn't planning on it for a long time.
I went down a couple of 5 stairs last week, and I feel like that's the most stairs I've gone down all year. So I don't know.
Yeah, I could see you kicking. I'm gonna guess you're gonna kicky. I don't know. I want to say like a 6 or 7, but I'm trying to picture what it might be.
Where's a good 6 or 7? Yeah.
I was thinking Commenda 7 maybe, but that might be a bit big.
Fuck. Oh, I've done that one for sure. I have much. No,
I know you've done it. You're going streets?
Yeah, street style. Because a street 4 is like a park 6 and a half.
What 5-stair were you skating?
I don't know. You wouldn't even know. It's just some bullshit.
Well, that's the only set I can think of that I think you might kickflip is whatever one you're just
I think we'll probably see footage of it flipping down Woodsworth, whether it's end over end or
Are you going to try it?
I don't know, maybe. Depends how I feel that day. Because, I mean, it's going to be 20 minutes before we do this show, so depends how the boot is that day, I guess.
Yeah. Other update. So, since the last episode, Scrib was in town for almost
saw
a week.
that. Mustache fucking looking real good.
Yeah, it was great. It was fucking classic Scrib, as always. Just great times.
Yeah. Did he pick up smoking recently?
I think he only does it when he's here. Like, he smoked last time he was here, but he didn't.
The mustache, and he's like a dad, where he's like, yeah, if we're at the lake, I'm going to smoke with your Uncle Steve. Like,
yeah, exactly. When he's in Vancouver, he's going to smoke while he's skating. So
he
had
look like an uncle.
Had a couple cold ones with him, too, which is always nice.
Yeah? You guys stack any blips together? You don't say what?
I He got
Did
some
he blip up?
blips. He blipped up, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I think he had he definitely blipped up last year when he was here. So
Oh, I know it.
he had about he was actually here almost a year ago to the day. So he had just about a whole year to think about all the upcoming tricks he was going to do, and I think he had some real high hopes for himself, and maybe didn't get everything he was planning on.
Didn't quite give the full 3/4 push, I guess.
He gave it more than 3/4 push. He definitely tried hard a lot, but didn't necessarily walk away with
And did he try any tricks with a descent? A gap or
a Ryan descent though, for sure.
Wow, he descender bendered it or tried
to. Definitely tried to. He couldn't walk by the end. He couldn't walk by the end of every day, but then also by the end of the trip, like really couldn't walk. So
that is classic Scrib. I thought you were kind of full of shit when you said classic Scrib. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, props to Scrib.
Yeah, shout out to Scrib. He'll be listening. Watching.
Yeah, I mean, hit us up in those comments. He's been pretty quiet lately. I mean, did he hurt his fingers? Can't,
He's been too busy smoking with those fingers, you know what I mean?
YouTube message board. Damn, that's sick. Well, props to you, Scrib. Glad to see you hucking. Yeah. And hopefully, after Kickflip Challenge, I won't walk next week either.
Yeah, hopefully we get a Scrib entry for Kickflip Challenge, even though I think he's at
I've never seen him do
Stampede.
Stampede? What?
Fuck. I thought maybe you didn't catch that.
Yeah, I'm going to catch that.
Yeah,
you want to go to Stampede today?
Yeah. Anyways.
Have you ever seen him do a kickflip?
Oh, yeah.
Regular stance? Down a stack of sorts?
Not down stacks, but I've seen him do a triple flip. I think there's a clip on my YouTube. Or maybe in my Insta, actually. I'll try to find
Khakis? Circus?
York Ledge, I think. So, probably.
Sick. Right on. Hey, well, a second ago, because I got him 10 minutes before, and I was like, oh, fuck, doing my shit. And I was taking a piss, and you've been in my apartment where the front door opens and it looks directly into the bathroom if the door isn't closed. Mm-hmm. And Laura walked in and I was pissing no hands, which I don't do often, but just wean out, I don't know.
Cause?
Yeah, I don't know why. I was just doing it. Probably too sweaty. Didn't want to touch my wiener, or too sweaty. I don't know. But it was the funniest thing a person could walk in and directly see just a guy standing, just like a fountain.
Especially at home. I feel like I wouldn't want to do that and accidentally spill or something, I feel like the only times I've done that is camping or if my hands are full. If I'm you're at
when I'm pissing, my hands are always full, you know what I mean?
Your jugs?
I like how you called it, I don't want to spill. Oh, my piss! I'm going to spill it.
Yeah, but when
you aim it to start, and then you're like, all right, it can take it from here. It's you don't start with your hands on the wheel, then you're like...
If you're at TYC, Tijuana Yacht Club or something, and you got your vodka cran and your phone, and you're texting someone, but you're about to piss your gitch, you'll probably go hands free when you're at TYC or somewhere similar.
That actually that makes sense.
That or camping, but at home, usually
that is risky to think about. Yeah,
usually go lights on, eyes open, two hands, pants on the ground, shirt off. Just to be safe.
Pants on the ground.
Yeah, not.
Yeah, you're right. That is risky, actually.
I just mean not around the ankles. Just take them all the way off and leave them on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Yeah, no, I wasn't pissing. I was pissing into the tub.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense why. It's not a carnival game. Why would I go for a smaller hole? I got the tub on the other side. Just spin around.
Yeah.
You just let it fly.
Just
spill my piss everywhere.
Yeah, it makes sense to just spill it in there rather than anywhere else. So?
Right on. Oh, I thought for a second we hadn't talked about skating at all, but then I realized we talked about a bunch of skating.
Yeah, and there was so much damn skating that dropped in the last week, too.
No, none. It all sucked. What's the Olympics update? You give us our weekly Olympics update?
I don't think there's much to update about the Olympics. The only thing that took its place is Battle at the Barracks, but we definitely should not talk about that.
Let's absolutely not.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
As much as I enjoyed Burberry Aries' game, we should probably hold off.
Holy fuck, is that guy bad at skating?
Yeah, we should hold off on talking about it until it's done, 70 weeks from now, or however the fuck long it's going to be with 64 people. And
then we do a full episode where we take 2 minutes to talk about it?
No, we take a full episode. We do a special where it's a nice 8-hour live stream, watching through it, talking about it, about other stuff. I like that.
Yeah. I can't believe... yeah, you're right. We're not allowed to talk about it. Okay, let's skip past that. I actually... I did look at Olympics the other day to see what the sketch is like. It's like only 2 days each, hey? So it was like, I think...
Yeah. It's 4 days.
Because I was like, is that next week? But it's like the end of the month.
Yeah, it's end of the month. And then start of August, I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy that I didn't even know it because we're the official correspondents and Benny hasn't even sent my ticket yet.
Yeah. That is weird.
I hate to report, and I obviously at this point you've seen disclosed, I did not get my Slurpee run in.
I did notice that, yep. Did you see Kyle's? Yeah,
it's my favorite one. If that doesn't win, I'll burn the fucker down. That's the best thing ever. It was so fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like,
it's great.
If anyone does it. And he has a particularly cool looking pressure flip. Mm-hmm. It's really tight. Mm-hmm. And I mean, really I know good. Kyle can do everything, but I don't know if I've ever seen him do a pressure flip. And
I've seen cool one. Yeah, I've never seen him do them downstairs. And that set that he does it down in that line is like
the
pretty
other one
big.
Looks substantial. It's like an 8 or something?
Yeah,
like,
I think it's an 8. It's either an 8 with a bigger, with like a mini 9 stair, 9th stair, you know?
7 flat maybe.
Yeah, it's one or the other. Either a 7 with a bit or an 8 with a little.
But it looks like a 10. So I get flat ground, you whip it around really quick. But then like, yeah, I mean, you were there. I saw the boneyard after. Was it to take a while or?
No, it was, I think, second try down that set. And he had done it down, there's a smaller set next to it. That's like a 6 with a flat or whatever. And he did it down that first. And then it was second try down
go
the
to finals. I'm gonna fucking shit my ginch. And
yeah,
I
would also
buying Slurpees. I don't buy them anyway, but
yeah, I would be upset if he didn't make it too. There's some good competition, but street line with a nice, your boy Alex loves a P flip. So
yeah, loves a P flip, loves consistency, like everybody. Really showing his versatility. There's like what, 4 stair, flat ground, 8 or 7 flat.
Yeah, somewhere between 6 and 8. Probably maybe even closer to 9, depending who's counting.
Yeah, you count from the top, could be a 10.
Yep.
If he doesn't win or at least go far, I vow slush puppies from here on out only.
Ew.
Fuck a Slurpee. What? Shocker? Get that in there. I never understood why anyone would pay for that. It's like a little extra, but it makes it way worse. All right.
Is that what is that? The ice cream in it?
Shockers? No, it just makes it fucking sour.
Oh, right. What's the ice cream in the slushie called again? They don't really do it in Winnipeg much. They're like
I do it a lot, and I hate that I'm blanking right now. For a while, I got it like 4 times in 1 week.
Why can't I think of it?
This is the worst thing in my life. I would get it so much. Why am I blanking? Oh, because I'm stupid. We'll come back to that.
Google doesn't even say what it's called.
Google's a bunch.
Screamer.
Screamer. There you go.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good. No, Screamers are awesome. Shocker can suck a butt.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of sucking a butt, I would not a full butt, but like at least a cheek. I would have said before Versace plug, and then I watched these like whatever you want to call it, fucking yeah. Man, that guy fucking sends, and he slams super hard. Where I'm like right in the nose, where you think it's like broken ankles and like broken collarbone, where it's like whammy. And he's pushing like a motherfucker.
I didn't watch that, unfortunately. I forgot.
That's fine. You didn't forget.
I did. I actually did. I was going to watch it because I saw it multiple times. There are a few things like that this week where I was like, I should probably watch this. Like that cold call with Milton Martinez and what's his face?
That was pretty
And
good.
I was like, I don't want to watch this, but I probably should. And that one I did get to, and it's fine.
The cold call?
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, Milton Martinez is the best. Colin Provost is going to die young. Well, also Milton will also die young, but one will be from alcohol poisoning and one will be from a couple of trucks running you over.
Yeah. True. Did you watch the X Games
Real Street? Yeah, buddy. Come on.
So, who's your winner? Who'd you vote for? I didn't vote, but
wait, I didn't know we were allowed to vote.
I think it's on the website.
But I'm going to say I mean, the top 2 is some combination of this, but it's going to be Milton number 1, Berger number 2.
Wow.
No?
I thought Frankie Spears number 1, personally.
Oh, Frankie Spears is pretty good, but I would put him 3.
It's pretty tough to say. Berger's so fucking tech.
Probably, Anderson first.
Anderson.
I don't know, Vince or whatever his name is. Mike Anderson's brother.
Oh, Jake.
Yeah, just kidding. Like, I mean, his is enjoyable enough. You're like, it was basically like when what's his name was in it. Toy guy. We're like,
there are a few. Yeah, Axel Kreisberg, him, and
Axel's was good, but it's like
and Ducky
not
too.
even the same league.
They felt like they were just like kind of old footage that just hadn't been used or something like that.
I get that, man. If you get the invite, you're like, yeah, because I think they all get paid no matter what. Some amount, I'm sure.
Probably.
Wait, Ducky's was funny. Did you notice he grinds the most miniature giant double kink ever, where it gets in like this high? It's got a short flat. It's a big green one. I
don't remember.
It's a middle rail. It's so bizarre. It goes out only like under knee high for this long, and then goes down a huge double kinker. Where I was like, oh, I bet he did that first try.
Yeah, I don't recall it, but it does sound like something that he would do.
Yeah, his are a bunch of whatever.
Yeah, I thought for me, Frankie Spears stood out as like, it wasn't like Berger's too, in a way where it felt like some of them were just like stretching out the ins and outs to make it like fit that minute. Like even a minute, it like felt long because like there were only 4 clips in it or whatever.
For sure.
But like Frankie Spears and Berger, like it was like quick cuts, like tons of tricks in there. They clearly want to win, I think.
Well, that's why it's great to be a Milton where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do this thing into a big hill or whatever. Where you're like, well, that's gonna eat up time.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, put it like, so this is great. I thought, well, not great. Why did I say that? This says a huge bar. It's not great. I'm just gonna say a thing. So this is great.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so great.
If Milton had landed that nose grind, he would have got fucked up. Only because he didn't land the nose grind did he not get fucking smoked. Like, it's a great clip, but he doesn't land it, and it slows him down enough where, like, if you land it clean, you're fucking demoed. Yeah,
I don't know if he was trying to like make it look like that was the land, like that was it.
I think that he has a hipper after where he slams his hip, and I think that was after.
Oh, I don't know.
So it's like, but you get the best of what almost gets hit. You're like, cool, send it. Is it a trick? Is it not? Who cares?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was great. That kick with the end.
It was great. Like you said, like that was great.
That like I brought that up.
Yeah, well, because you said that was great, and then it was that, and I just wanted to say, you know what? You're right. That was great.
Thanks. Hey, Alex, you filmed skateboarding before, right?
I've been around.
Skaters. I've seen you. Got the camera on your shoulder. I've seen you film on it before. What did you think of Matt Bublitz part?
It was good.
It was good.
Surprised. I like didn't really know that he was like an actual skater, but it was like real tricks that like had it been any random guy, I still probably would have enjoyed watching it.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like I knew he skated. I've seen stuff before in parts of like Clive or like, you know, Tom K and stuff. But like obviously he'd been like sitting on stuff like trying. There was a lot of really good shit in there, and it's why every Jordan Taylor and Tom K part is great. You're like, well, I've never seen this spot before, and it's cool. Like, man, it was a real part. I was very surprised.
And Tom K's pretty good filmer. There was like nothing.
There's like a one B-roll where he's up like this, going by pole. You can see it, and I was like, yeah, Tom.
Yeah. It made me think. I was thinking about
because I call him Tom.
Yeah, Tom. I call him Tommy. But so I was thinking about Chomp on this after that. Oh, what's that? Oh,
sorry, I've been doing a lot of ear stretches lately, so I lost a lot of weight in the ear. Falls out. Don't mean to brag.
But do you remember a couple years ago where there were, I think it's probably still on Insta, there's like a new Chomp on this, like little teaser trailer video?
Yeah, they had teased that.
I wonder what happened with that. It's probably just not coming out.
Probably people are uninterested in like whatever, and then because that was far enough before COVID where that wouldn't even have been a deterrent.
Yeah, it was years ago because I remember it was like right when I was, because it's the teaser thing they put out was a 4:3 HD, like an HD kind of VX look, and that was right before, right when I was starting to film like that too, around the same time, because I was curious what cameras they were using. So that would have been now like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe more.
That's a good point. I really don't remember what it was, but I remember it was substantial enough. After years and years, people were like, ooh, Chomp or Chomp. It was enough of a thing where I was like, oh, I think this is a real thing now.
Yeah.
And yeah, that sucks. That would have been cool.
Yeah, maybe it's still coming out.
Because, like, I mean, more than ever, like, yeah, speaking of the Bublitz, I'm assuming that was your segue there. Like, there's more, I think, good filmer, photographers, skaters.
For sure. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, like Jake Darwin? He would have enders of most videos.
I wrote that as a thing to talk about. It's like, who's the best skater, filmer, or whatever. And I couldn't think of any like other filmers really, but Jake Darwin was like one that's like, he has tricks in like the April videos when they come out, and they don't stand out as being
him and
like,
Ant Travis probably.
Yeah. There's some good ones for sure.
Jake Darwin has tricks I've never seen anyone do, where it's like, okay, you absolutely could skate for a company, and I think he's the best photographer out right now too.
Yeah, for sure. Really good.
Man, Yeah, that would be a good lineup.
Oh, did you also? I didn't notice it watching it, and I didn't think to go back and look. But Mark Johnson's kid has a trick in that part too.
In which part? What are we talking
in
about?
In that Matt Bublitz part.
Oh, really?
It's like guest skaters.
What's his kid's name?
Avery Johnson Doyle.
Which trick was it?
That's what I just said. I didn't go back and look and see. I had no clue until I saw the credits.
Because there was one trick that was pretty sick. I can't remember what it was. Where I was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Oh, that wasn't him," but it looked kind of like him.
Yeah, it might have been MJ's kid.
And that was a great story, folks, that I just told, where he did a trick that I don't remember, and it kind of looked like another guy, and it wasn't. That's what it's called great.
Yeah.
Sometimes I let you know before it's going to be great. Sometimes after.
Yeah, I'm sweating again. It's not that hot here, but just having the fan off for these last 25 minutes got me sweaty.
No AC situation there? Come on.
No, just the fans, but, you know, got the windows open fans.
Oh, I'm cool from all our fans, if you know what I mean. Just kidding. Don't have any.
Yeah.
What was the best trick you did in the last week since I charked to you on here?
I did mention that I focused my board. That was pretty fun.
It's not a trick, but it's pretty steep.
Yeah, it wasn't out of anger or anything. It was just because I didn't feel like skating and my board sucked, and I just wanted to make sure I didn't ride it anymore. So, you know.
That's smart.
Put my foot through it. But what did I do trick-wise? I beat Scrib in a game of skate, I'm pretty sure. And someone else, too.
Legit?
Yeah, easily. I think it was Scrib. And now I'm starting to question myself.
It was Scrib. Could have
definitely played someone. I definitely played someone in skate while Scrib was there. I'm pretty sure it was him.
You don't remember you played ska?
I don't know. It was him being here was like, it was literally the exact feeling of being on a skate trip. Like waking up, going skating, outside for 14 hours, get home, go to bed, wake up, go skating. Because last Thursday was a holiday. I took Friday off. So it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday skating. And then...
That's tight bubble. It's going to be exactly like that at the end of August when me and Kev come there. You know Kev's a fucking scatter, man.
It will be, for sure. It's just funny how... like by the end of like 4 days of that, it was the exact like mental feeling of like the last day of a skate trip. You want to go home so bad, but you're like forcing yourself to go skate, you know?
Did you go full 3/4 Doyle, or where I've seen you on a skate trip where, let's just say,
I don't know. No,
your brain stops
crazy.
working entirely?
No, it wasn't too bad. It was pretty moderate as far as the full Doyle goes, you know.
How you feeling about the video?
Good, you know, stacking.
I wipe off my mouth. Like it's like, oh, let me be a gentleman. Stacking.
Yeah.
I gotta give a shout out. Who've been stacking lately? Our intro boy, Snatch.
Bill.
He been stacking.
Can't wait to see.
Yeah. I hate it. He's so fucking old. Mm-hmm. And I'm just prime of my life, and I don't get anything. I had another day where I went to a million spots that day, didn't do fuck all. He films me all day. He's like, yeah, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? And then literally right before it's dark, before I go home, I film him get a clip. It was bullshit.
That is super annoying.
Yeah, but, it's so fucking annoying. What a dick.
For me, it's not annoying. For me, it's exciting because I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got for us, got in store.
I don't want to watch a mediocre fucking Gertz front board, but
yeah, no one does.
Excited.
I'd watch Bill skate flat and the curb and enjoy it. But
speaking of cap flips, that guy knows how to fuck cap. It's his third trick in a game of skate. How bullshit is that?
Yeah. When I'm looking for Gertz footy, if there's no like big ollie slam, like hurt your hip real bad, I'm upset. Like that, I got some pretty high standards for my Gertz clips.
We should just fucking do a Kickstarter for me to try to ollie that double set at the Downs again.
Do it.
Okay, I need to get a...
Just try it first, and then we'll do some crowdfunding afterwards for, the
I did try it first, and I almost got a nice slam, and I hit my face on the flat a bunch.
I know, just go back. It's asking for it.
All right, Scrib. Give me the... I don't know, how much money? Well, who has a Banshee? Never mind. Show's over.
Yeah.
All right.
Any last words?
Butt stuff?
Butt stuff, kickflip challenge. See you next week, Tyler. I'm going to go play with this cat for the next 5 hours.
Oh, man. Show it again. Oh, it's not around.
It's over there. I heard it on the scratch and post.
Are you so excited to go see it?
Cannot wait. Okay, well, we're going to sign off here, and I'll bring you over on the FaceTime. And whammy Grammy.